Welcome back to BJP Lifestyle, guys. As you can see, we're driving. We got the new mount in so we can hang the camera here from the windshield, which is pretty cool. So I'm able to do some nice little videos driving here instead of just sitting somewhere, I guess. And maybe I can give the exhaust a little bit of fun sound while I'm driving, I guess. Have a little bit of fun with it. So this video is going to be talking about future mods again. This is probably like my 18th video, but I want to keep you guys updated on the build and the things that I have planned, because I know a lot of you guys are having the similar Jeeps or having the same Jeeps. Some of you have actually sent me some on Instagram and they look pretty much identical. So this is going to be kind of talking about my future mods, so maybe you guys can get some ideas from this, because I'm constantly researching and finding new things that I want to do. And these are kind of just the ones that I haven't done yet, but I plan to do in the future. I might try and tell you about the price a little bit for some of them if I know the price. Some of them are expensive, some of them aren't. But before this video starts, guys, I just want to make sure you click that subscribe button down below. If you're not already subscribed, of course, I would really appreciate it. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The channel's growing rapidly. New videos coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. on the channel. A lot of Jeep content coming, mods, and all kinds of upgrades and stuff like that. So if you guys could do that, that'd be great. But let's jump right into the video. The first one on the list was the pedal covers, because I was going to do this video before that, but I had already done that. So if you haven't seen that, the video's up here. I think it's up on the right, or I don't know. It'll pop up on the screen now, and that'll show you the video installing those. And I think it's a really good cheap mod. Looks good. It doesn't feel any different. If anything, it might feel a little bit better. I don't know. I haven't really noticed any sort of difference, but it does. It looks really good. So check that video out up there. So in my last video, talking about mods, like my last future mods video, if you will, I was talking about doing the interior in the interior trim bits in like carbon fiber inserts and stuff like that from like the SRT, but I found a better way that's going to work better, because the SRT ones, one, they're expensive, and two, they're known to have a lot of problems. As far as those problems go, they tend to be things like peeling and like falling apart, basically. So they're not really the best quality, even though they are expensive carbon fiber in a Trackhawk. I cannot see a thing. Even though they are expensive, like carbon fiber in a Trackhawk or an SRT, whatever, it's just they're known to fail. It's a common failure point. So I'm not going to go ahead and do that and invest all that money in those if it's going to fail anyway, if you can even insert them in the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take all the silver trim. I'll overlay it on the screen now so you can see. But all of the silver trim and stuff like that, I'm going to wrap, I think, in a matte black. I think that'll look good because the car's kind of black and white. So I think I'll do that in a matte black. And then all the other trim, or not all of it, but some of the other trim, but mainly this like wood overlay that I'll put on the screen here, you can see. That wood kind of paneling looking stuff that's in here is going to go with a carbon fiber vinyl. So I'll have videos on how to take the stuff out, how to vinyl wrap it and put it back in and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be a bunch of content for the channel that I think will be really good, that you guys will like. I'm excited about that. That's going to be a big project for me, because I've never vinyl wrapped anything. I've done like the tail lights, which was pretty much the only thing, and I messed it up pretty bad the first try. So that's going to be one that's coming in the future that I think you guys, like I said, will really like. That's going to be an interesting one, as it's something completely different. So that's going to be something that's coming in the future. Like I said, there'll be a bunch of content on that. And at the same time, while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get the Mopar red push start button from the SRT Trackhawk models to kind of finish that all off on the inside. I did make a video saying, am I building a poor man's SRT / Trackhawk? And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that at this point, I probably am. Like, to an extent. I mean, I'm not like obviously going completely like all the way with everything, but I'm kind of taking bits and pieces off of those that I like and building it into my car on a cheaper version. So that's kind of what it is, building like a budget one for people who obviously can't afford that, or are just trying to stay within a decent budget and not hurt themselves financially to get a Trackhawk or an SRT unless you're like super rich. Alright, so the one thing I've been saying over and over and over again is the windshield tint And right now, I have never wished that I had it more than right now. So last night we got our first snow. Car was covered. Like it was pretty bad. I mean, like not pretty bad, I guess. It was like 4 inches or something, right? Like 3 inches, 4 inches, something like that. It wasn't a lot of snow, but now it's all melting and it's shiny. So that's why I'm so sunny, because it's really sunny out and it's just shining on me perfectly, which really sucks because now I'm covered like in this and my eyes hurt and it's just not a good time. So I'm at a 4-way stop and no one's going because they don't know how to drive, but you know, it's really simple. You just go in a circle when you're at a 4-way like that. It's really easy. But the windshield tint would be absolutely fantastic right now because I'm being blinded. I mean, I could throw on my sunglasses, but even still, it's like it's washing out the video probably. You feel these bumps? You feel these bumps? Yeah. We got good roads here up in the Northeast, so it is what it is. But I'm waiting because I want to do the LED headlights or bulbs, whichever one I do. Eventually I want to do HIDs, but for now, that's kind of what I'm working with is the halogen one. So I don't want to do it until I do the LED bulbs and then do the windshield tint, because I know I'm not going to be able to see at night, because with these bulbs I can't see anything. So that's kind of where I'm at with the windshield tint. I know I keep saying it, but it is coming and it will happen shortly, I hope. Just know it's coming, hopefully. Another thing that I've been talking about on the channel over and over and over again is the Crux Motorsports third brake light and reflectors. I'm actually going to probably order those this week or today. I don't know. I'll order them sometime and they'll be in, and I'll do that install shortly on the channel. The reason I haven't done it is it's just not a huge thing right now. It's not something that I feel like is going to change too much. It's just kind of a small little detail. So yeah, I just haven't done that yet because I feel like it's not a super big deal right now. But see, it's so fun. This car is so fun compared to my truck. Like just flooring it like that with the exhaust. Fantastic. Prime example, I just floored it there, and the cold air intake is something that I want to do. I think I'm going to go with the K&N. I've had a lot of people in my subscriptions and in my Instagram DM and in the comments down below telling me that I should do the K&N Cold Air Intake, and that they definitely recommend it and they like it. So hearing some videos of it actually ripping, it sounds really, really good. And I think it's going to complement the exhaust a lot to add a little bit more of a tone when you floor it, especially up here in the front, because you obviously get the exhaust in the back, but you don't really get too much of that throaty noise in the front. It's kind of stock sounding up here, so that'll definitely be a nice little so yeah, I think the cold air intake is definitely going to add a nice sound up front, and like I said, from the videos that I've seen, it sounds really good. That'll definitely be something that's coming in the future here on the channel. So now, a lot of these I've been saying for a while, and to continue with that trend of things that I've been saying for a while but haven't done is the roof wrap. Now, I did find someone that was advertising online that they were doing full car wraps and all that kind of stuff, and they were doing like different things, and it would be much cheaper. I could probably get the roof done for like $200 or less, where that other place was quoting me $600, I think it was, which is ridiculous. I'm not going to pay that. They are really professional. Like they always have like supercars and stuff in there, and that's why they are charging so much. It's busy, it's a high quality shop, and they do high quality work, so you get what you pay for in that instance. But I don't think I want to pay $600. If I do pay $200 and then wait, excuse the fuck out of me, bud. Yeah, so I don't want to pay $600 unless it's, you know what I mean, I really need it. So if I go pay $200 and then in 6 months it rips off or whatever, then I'll go ahead and do the $600 if it's bad quality or whatever. But I'm gonna find something cheaper and go with that first and see how it looks, see how I like it. I might not even like it. I don't want to go pay $600 if it's not going to be exactly what I want. So if you guys have ever seen a Rolls Royce, you'll know that they have the stars in the roof, and I'm a big fan of that. I think that's really cool, and I like that you can do it on your own inside of any car. So it does have the black headliner in here, so I could definitely do it. And the way that they do it is it's just a bunch of fiber optic cables that go all, you poke a bunch of holes basically and super glue them in, and they have different kits that you can get. Let's do a quick little. So they have, it's little fiber optic cables, and they have a kit that you can get to do it. So I might either get a kit or just buy the stuff on my own and kind of build my own little kit and do it myself. I might look around and see if there's any shops around here that do it, so I don't have to worry about it, because I've never done that kind of thing before. But it's definitely something I think that would be a really cool feature, because you could do it in any car, pretty much as long as it has a black headliner, which even then you could just wrap the headliner in like black suede or something if you really needed to. But since this one already has a pretty decent black headliner, it'll be pretty much perfect for me to go ahead and throw in the roof. Sometimes I forget if I put it in sport mode that it's so touchy compared to like normal. But it's definitely so fun. The steering tightens up. Oh, I love it. But the next thing is keeping with that SRT Trackhawk budget build kind of thing that I was talking about. And am I making one? I guess. The other thing that I was gonna say is the Trackhawk replica or SRT wheels that you can get, the 22-inch, the wider ones with some nice wide beefy tires. I'm not sure exactly what the model is on that or anything like that. I'll try and pop a picture up on the screen of what I'm talking about, and you guys can kind of see. I think it would look really good. There's also a part of me that wants to go ahead and put some wheel spacers on it to widen it out a little bit, but I'm not really sure if it's gonna be something that I want to do. Oh, another thing is like adding the lowering springs. I know a lot of people do that with the SRTs and the Trackhawks. I'm not really sure if I want to do that or not, but it might be something if I did do the wheels and stuff that I could do. But for now, it's not really something that I want to do. I don't really want to mess with the suspension at all right now. This guy's not hunting because all of his deer are gone. Oh, what a fun car this is. Sport mode on a back road is just a blast. Now the last thing that I want to get for the car is not really a mod, it's more of something that enables me to be able to do things and I guess mod the car in a way. And that's going to be the Alpha OBD. Now, someone told me down in the comments of my "What secret things are they hiding from you" video, and that's going to be to enable how to put the windows down. You can enable that if you get the Alpha OBD app software stuff and a Bluetooth OBD reader that can plug in and connect to it. So that's going to be something that I'm going to get in the future, one, so that I can enable it. And is this guy going to back out in front of me? Nope. So that's one thing that I'm going to get in the future to enable that and put the windows down, and I'll show you guys how to do that when I do it, as well as like a review and a how-to on it, so you guys can get some information for yourself if that's something that you guys want to get. But that's going to be about it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure you click that like button down below. Comment what you thought about the driving video. Maybe I'll put some clips in there of me road raging at some idiots. I wish I had another camera angle to show you guys what these people are doing, because some of these people are just like, what are you doing? But let me know down below what you guys thought of that and any other mods that you guys have planned that I didn't mention in this video. And of course, subscribe to stay updated with future content. We have new videos coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. here on the channel. So if you guys could subscribe, that'd be great. We're on our way to that 1,000 subscriber mark by the end of the year. I think we're actually going to hit it. So if you guys could click that, that would be fantastic and would really help me out. But that's going to be about it for this video, guys. Peace.